One.
Okay. Now we were on the main file that we have in our project. So uh, let's have a look at our project structure. This is our root files for the homepage. We have index.html, and for checking the users that already played our game, their scores. So we have a file over here with the name leaderboard.html, and we have GS files in the root directory. In assets, you can see we have a GS folder over here where have uh, uh, we have put all the files related to our game. Uh, Actually, these are the core files that are building our game. So jQuery is the library that you already know, I think. So it's a JavaScript library for using different helper functions. So, and this is howler.min.js. It's minified version. It's minified version. jQuery is also minified version. So howler.min.js is used for the sounds and everything that we have for audio. Okay. So we are using audio from we are using different functions from this file to reflect our audios in our game. Okay, so and we have the main file for a minified version of pixie.min.js. So we are using actually this is a core file that we have uh, that we are using to build our game on the basis of this pixie.min.js, and the file with name app.js is the file that we customize. We have built our game on the basis of this file using pixie.min.js. Okay, so these are some images. And this is images folder, and we have some basic images for ball, for break, and for paddle, and for loading. Okay, we are getting these images from uh, this images folder. This is font folder, the CSS we are using on this is the CSS that we are using for Pixie.js based game, and these are some audio files, and uh, and that's it for our folder structure. Actually, what we have to first we have to understand about the index.html. Okay, now we have this basic structure for our game, and we are not doing all the things over here, but actually we are initializing some libraries over here. We are initializing all the libraries that supports our game to build with pixie.make.js. So here we have initialized Howler, jQuery, Pixie, and finally we have app.js. Okay, now we have a main body over here, and inside that main body we are if you see this if you see uh, this screen this screen actually we are okay we are using this main file to show you where is it, yeah, we are using this index file to show this main screen to the user, And we have three select option for selecting the game speed. Here is an option for to input your name, and here is enter button with which we start the game. Okay, and actually, what the why we are writing this? Okay, we are we are actually doing here that we are defining some ID. Okay, so you have to know about the JavaScript. I think you know already about the JavaScript very well. So we have defined here ID to target our to run or to create event for a particular ID that we are defining over here. So we have an ID with the username. We have an ID of game start, and we have an ID of game speed, and other things as well, the score value and live score. Okay, and also the ID for Android. Actually, this this is what we have. Um, this is the main div on which we are rendering, showing our the game screen. Okay, to the user. So when you click on game start enter button, right, on here, when you click on this with name input field, then it actually runs this app.js. Okay, when you actually what it is doing, app.js, if app.js, we have created a listener, an event listener. This is JavaScript method to uh, to insert or to initialize events on our page. Okay, what we are doing over here, it's we are initializing an event when document is loading on our page. Okay, what we are doing over here is we are saying that add the event listener DOM content loaded. Okay, when the DOM content has been loaded, do this. Okay, what we are doing, we are actually you can say that we are saving these functions or the classes. Okay, these methods, the classes methods, to our browser. Okay, so to use these functions, on the basis of these functions, browser have a reference of these functions at start on document load. Okay, and it saves, actually what browser engine do, it saves all of your classes, all of the methods of the classes, and everything that we have inside this function. Okay, we are okay. So at first we have initialized all of these classes in our browser. Okay, so all of these functions are available on load uh, to use these functions later. Okay, so when I enter my name over here, okay, so what it do, it shows me okay, what when I reach at this point, it is initializing this thing. Okay, when I am opening this page, it is doing that, it is adding an event listener, that when the DOM is loading, when the DOM is loaded. Okay, then you have to initialize all of these classes and methods. Okay, so I'm going to define all of these classes and methods that we have in the other video, because I think uh, I have some limits on this recorder.